Hey guys, good afternoon. I am here with Luke. He's right down here on the floor playing. He's really just chewing on a baby wipe, but whatever. Hi, handsome. He just woke up from about a 2.5 hour nap, which was really awesome because I got to get quite a bit of housework done. But I wanted to come on because I never discussed with you guys kind of what happened with his upper GI and where we're going with all of that. So Luke did have his upper GI on Monday, and it went fairly well, but we're still waiting for the results of it. He had to be there at 2 o'clock for check-in, and he couldn't have anything to eat after 11. Of course, he wanted absolutely nothing to eat all morning, but come about 1 o'clock, he was really hungry and pretty mad that we weren't going to feed him. So we got to the hospital, we checked in, it was quick and painless. We had to keep him occupied because his appointment wasn't until 2:30. So we kept him occupied, we played with him, we walked him around the hospital a little bit. Ronnie found a table with some sand in it that you play with magnets with, so I'll insert that clip here of the two of them.
It's like I know your videotape.
You brought it on. Did you just move the tunnel? And then they came to get us at 2:50. Apparently the people that were in the room before us took just a little bit longer in their scan. So they came and got us at about 2:50. We changed Luke's diaper and we put him into a hospital gown. And then Ronnie and I got to stay in the room and watch the test being done. So they gave each of us a lead vest. And then basically what happened was there were 3 men. There was the ultrasound technician and his 2 assistants. One of his assistants held Luke's legs down, and then the other assistant held Luke's arms up and also gave him the bottle of barium contrast. They started with a little small 2-ounce nurset of the barium contrast, and Luke ate that pretty quickly. And we watched that for a little bit. We watched it go down his esophagus and into his stomach, and then we waited until his stomach emptied into his intestine. And then they tried to give him more, but he wouldn't really have any more of the contrast. And I told the ultrasound technician that's pretty consistent with what he eats normally, is about 2 ounces, and then he's done. And then they basically just watched him for about 10 minutes, and Luke was screaming and crying, and he absolutely hated the test. Look at my kid. He's chewing on a shoe. Excuse me, sir? Anyways, they watched it for a bit, and while he was screaming, you could noticeably see the barium going up into his esophagus and then back down. So when the test was all over, I asked the radiologist, or not the radiologist, the technician, if he saw anything concerning or anything. And he said that obviously we have to wait for the radiology department to read the upper GI, and they'll obviously have the final say. But 2 things that he noticed was that Luke only was willing to drink 2 ounces. He said it's possible that he could have stretched his stomach a little bit and ate a little bit more, but the 2 ounces is very consistent with what he's been eating at home and what I've been telling the doctors. So we now have kind of medical proof, if you will, that he's only eating about 2 ounces at a time and will not take any more than that. The other thing that the technician said is that they don't typically see reflux when babies are just crying. So there was a little bit of a concern there, because what they found oftentimes from his experience is that when they see reflux the way that they did with Luke, it signifies a much more severe underlying problem that we just don't know about yet. So it's possible that his reflux is much more severe than we thought, or that the doctors thought anyways. But either way, we now have definite medical proof that he does indeed have some pretty bad reflux, and that his tummy can't, or that he's just really unwilling to drink more than 2 ounces at a time. So we don't really know what that means per se. Again, we're waiting for the radiology report to come back. It's 4 o'clock on Friday now. We had the test on Monday, and I called on Tuesday. The GI nurse said that if I hadn't heard anything by Friday, to give her a call. So I'm hoping she'll call within the next hour or so, because I'm really anxious and nervous about the results. But that's about it. We did try him on pears the other day, and that was an epic fail. He, within 5 minutes of eating it, he got really red, like all over. He had hives. His little face swelled up. That scared me. And it was just bad. So we're thinking that pears are going to be a no-go, which makes me really glad that we didn't try the total elimination diet through Dr. Sears. Because so far, I don't know if any of you know about the total elimination diet, but basically the only things that you can have are turkey, pears and pear juice, rice, and sweet potatoes. So far, he has failed rice and pears. He's passed the sweet potatoes, but I haven't given him turkey, but he's failed 2 of the 4 foods that I would have been able to eat. So, which means really that the elimination diet wouldn't have worked either for us. So I'm really at peace now with my decision to wean him and go strictly to the EleCare formula. You are so gross, guy. He's just laying here loving this shoe right now. So aside from that, really nothing else has been going on. We've just been waiting for that. He does have his 6-month checkup tomorrow, which was postponed because of his cordy repair. So we're going to do that tomorrow. So he'll have shots and just kind of an exam tomorrow. As far as his cordy repair goes, he's actually doing really well with it. We can put him in his jumper on Saturday, and he is definitely missing the crap out of it. So we'll put him in that on Saturday, but all of the swelling has gone down. There's no visible bruising or anything like that. The only thing is, yesterday when I took his diaper off, he was bleeding from his, I don't even know what it's called, his pee hole basically. I think it's a urethra, but I'm not sure. But so I'm making sure to really make sure I put a lot of Vaseline on there now, and see. It looks like he might have a little sore at the end, but I can't tell. But he's doing really well. He's climbing all over everything all the time. Hi, Pumpkin. Yes. Hi, Pumpkin. We just you in. Can you say hello? He's getting so much closer to crawling. He can get up on his hands and knees now, and he kind of rocks back and forth. But when he wants to move somewhere, he kind of lunges forward and then army crawls his way across the room. It's really, 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 really cute. Aside from that, nothing else is really going on with him, per se. We're just kind of going with the flow and learning as we go. Oh, he did start oatmeal, not yesterday, but the day before, so this is day 3 of oatmeal, and he has had absolutely no negative reaction to it whatsoever. So we're up to him being able to eat oatmeal and sweet potatoes, which is awesome. That definitely means he won't be on a liquid diet for life. And we're just kind of going with it. I think the next thing I'm going to introduce to him is butternut squash and see how he does with that. I've already got it all made up in my baby brezza. I absolutely love it. It's so easy to prepare foods for him, and I know that they are completely safe and free from anything that can give him an upset tummy. So that is it for him, and I will do a TTC update on myself later. Yeah, Bubba? So I am going to get back to work. I hope everybody has a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.